name's Andy Rafael from eTeknix.com, and today we're looking at the Virgin Media Freedom Netbook. What comes included with the netbook is these stickers which you can stick onto the netbook, but I'm not quite sure why you'd want to because they are quite hideous. You also get a user's guide, a brief little leaflet which explains thank you for joining Virgin Media, and a little bit of info about the netbook itself, and of course the power cables. When people buy laptops, netbooks, notebooks, they generally find that they want to buy some kind of a case to transport it in, stop it from getting scratched, that kind of thing. With the Virgin Media Freedom Netbook, it actually comes with this sort of bright red pouch sporting the Intel and Virgin Media logos. It's quite soft on the material side of things, so if you're going to drop it, it's going to take some of the impact, and it does look quite funky, and it's easy for transporting the netbook around with you. Taking a look at the specifications now, it uses an Intel Atom N270 processor which operates at a speed of 1.6 GHz. It has an Intel 945 GSE chipset and ICH7M chipset. It has 1 GB of DDR2 memory operating at a speed of 533 MHz. It has 120 GB serial ATA hard drive, has integrated Intel graphics with 133 MHz graphics core and 64 MB of shared video memory. It also has Intel high definition audio and has two 1-watt speakers. Taking a look at the top of the laptop, you can see that it uses a glossy plastic surface with no visible logos. Taking a look at the underside of the netbook now, we can clearly see the Windows XP Home Edition license key sticker, as well as another sticker with the various different serial numbers. The battery is here, and to get that out you need to put the latches into the unlock position, and you can take out the very slim battery. Taking a look at the various different connections on the back of the netbook, we can see that it has this 2-in-1 card reader which accepts SD and MMC cards, an RJ45 Ethernet connector, a VGA connector so that you can connect it to an external monitor or television. This is where the power would plug into. You have the little slot here for the special padlocks that you can get for netbooks, laptops, and this is a few various different ventilation holes to let some of the heat out. On the left hand side of the laptop we can see there's a USB port, microphone port and headphone port, and on the right hand side is another USB port. When you open up the netbook you can see that it's got this 10.2 inch TFT LCD screen. It's LCD backlit and operates at a resolution of 1024 by 600. Also just above the screen you can see this tucked away, this integrated webcam. This operates at 0.3 megapixels. Also, as soon as you open up the netbook, you will notice that the keyboard layout is pretty much standard like you'd see on any laptop, netbook or notebook. You have got the FN key down here with various different functions all over the place, such as the webcam activation button, Wi-Fi, mute, volume up and down, changing display, brightness, numlock, scroll lock, as well as your page up, page down, home and end keys. You will also notice that you've got two stickers over here. One explains that it's designed for Microsoft Windows XP, but this will take Windows Vista if you really want, or my personal favourite, Windows 7. It also tells you that it's got an Intel Atom inside, which if you do know about the Intel Atom range of processors, you will know that they are one of the best on the market for quite good speeds, as well as keeping it nice and cool, not generating too much heat. Personally, I would have liked to have seen the 330 processor, the dual core in this, but we will have to suffice with a single core. Over here we'll also see that there's some LEDs which will basically tell you when the num lock, scroll lock, caps lock is on, as well as battery, that kind of thing. And you've also got a power button over here. As well as down here there are two other LEDs which explain when it's turned on, and another one when the battery is running low. Other than that, you will notice all the way around the screen are these rubber points, so that when the screen is actually closed down, it won't leave any keyboard marks on the screen. To turn the netbook on, you simply hold down this button here, and straight away you'll be greeted with the Virgin Media screen. So it will explain by pressing various different buttons. You can go into the BIOS, and it will also explain that the PC is protected by their own little sort of virus software, PC Angel. It will then start to load Microsoft Windows XP. And when the laptop's actually loaded up, you'll be greeted with this desktop screen, which is a simple desktop screen that you normally see on Windows XP. There's a few slight differences. You've got an icon up here called My Laptop Stuff. By double clicking on that, it will connect to the internet and give you some information on the laptop and a couple of other little bits and bobs. You also notice that you've got a black wallpaper desktop with a Virgin Media logo in the top right. Other than that, the software is unmodified and it's a normal installation of Windows XP. Now on to the part of the review where we talk about price. Sadly, you can't actually buy this in any shops. The only way that you can get it is free with a Virgin Media broadband package. The cheapest one they do is 10 megabyte fibre optic broadband, and you also get 1 gigabyte of mobile broadband allowance with the supplied dongle. This is all for £15 a month for the first 2 months and £27.50 a month thereafter. Looking at a summary for this laptop now, I'm sort of torn between it. I'm not overly keen on the size of it. It's just too small when it comes to the screen size and the key size. On the screen you will notice that a lot of the system windows don't actually fit on the resolution of the screen. And you will notice that the keys are quite fiddly to use. And for some strange reason, every so often in a sort of intermittent fashion, the whole screen would actually rotate. I don't know whether it's a shortcut that's set up and I'm knocking something when I'm trying to type or use the mouse, but it just kept rotating. Overall, it's not too bad. I would have preferred a dual-core processor in it and possibly a little bit more memory, but if you are going to sign up to a Virgin broadband package and get it for free, you can't really complain too much. But because I'm not overly keen on it, I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 stars.